Hello, Immortal News family, and welcome back to our channel. In the last 24 hours, we have received the somber news of the passing of extraordinary talents, and today's episode is dedicated to honoring their memory. Before we start, we kindly ask for your support. If this video or the legacies of these remarkable individuals have touched your life, please consider giving this video a thumbs up as a sign of respect and remembrance. Thank you. Number 7. Acting isn't just about performance, it's about connection. Barbara Beckley lived by this belief, dedicating her life to captivating audiences and enriching the arts. Her presence lit up both the stage and the screen, creating moments that resonated far beyond the final curtain. Barbara's career spanned over 5 decades, earning her recognition for powerful roles in television. She brought grace and depth to characters like Caroline Brady in Days of Our Lives, Emily Laird in Dynasty, and Mrs. Green in Port Charles. Each performance showcased her remarkable ability to bring warmth and authenticity to every role. Beyond television, she championed live theater. As co-founder of the Colony Theater Company in Burbank, she shaped an artistic home for performers and audiences alike. Serving as producing director for decades, she made an undeniable impact on the community, ensuring that the arts remained a vital part of people's lives. Her contributions were so meaningful that the Burbank Cultural Arts Commission honored her for her dedication to theater and storytelling. Barbara wasn't just admired for her talent, she was loved for her kindness and professionalism. Colleagues often spoke of the generosity she showed both on and off set. Her friends, family, and artistic community knew her as someone who brought people together and lifted others up. At 81, Barbara Beckley passed away, leaving behind a lifetime of artistry that will continue to inspire. The entertainment world has lost a true luminary, but her influence remains. Audiences will replay her performances, actors will continue to be motivated by her journey, and the theater she nurtured will carry on her vision. Tributes to Barbara Beckley. Number 6. The only person you can now or ever change is yourself. The only person that it is your business to control is yourself. These words from Melody Beattie have guided millions toward healing and self-empowerment. Her passing at 76 marks the end of a remarkable journey, but her influence will continue for generations. Beattie's work redefined the self-help genre. Her book, Codependent No More, brought codependency into mainstream awareness, selling over 7 million copies and spending 129 weeks on the New York Times bestsellers list. Through her deeply personal writing, she helped people recognize unhealthy relationship patterns and reclaim their independence. Her impact didn't stop there. Over 17 more books, including Beyond Codependency and The Language of Letting Go, provided essential tools for those struggling with addiction, loss, and self-worth. Her wisdom came from personal experience. Her early years were shaped by hardship, addiction, trauma, and loss. Yet she turned her pain into purpose, becoming a beacon of hope for those in crisis. Even the devastating loss of her young son didn't diminish her dedication to helping others. Instead, she shared her grief openly in The Lessons of Love, offering comfort and connection to those facing their own tragedies. Those who knew her describe her as warm, funny, and incredibly real. Julie Grau, co-founder of her publisher Spiegel and Grau, called her the most wonderful, engaging, brilliant person with a gift for making people feel understood. Fans and colleagues continue to honor her, sharing how her words changed their lives. Melody Beattie is survived by her daughter, Nicole, her son, John, 4 grandchildren, and 3 great-grandchildren. Her legacy lives on through them and in the countless lives reshaped by her work. Her books remain as powerful today as when they were first published. Her words remind us of the importance of self-love, healing, and personal growth. Though she is gone, her message continues. You are worthy, you are strong, and you have the power to change. Tributes to Melody Beattie. Number 5. Respect the vibe. These simple words define the spirit of Philip Enewoli, known to millions as TodaY the name. His infectious energy, uplifting presence, and unwavering dedication to his community made him a beloved figure in the gaming world. At just 26, Philip left behind a legacy that will continue to inspire gamers and creators alike. From his early days posting gameplay for fun to building a thriving YouTube channel, TodaY the name turned his passion into something greater. His content, spanning NBA 2K, Fortnite, and beyond, was more than entertainment. It was a place where fans felt seen and valued. His humor, storytelling, and authenticity made his channel a welcoming space for gamers of all backgrounds. What set him apart wasn't just skill, but heart. Philip built a community rooted in positivity, kindness, and respect. He shut down toxicity, encouraged others to chase their dreams, and shared his own personal journey in ways that felt real and relatable. Whether giving advice on gaming, business, or life itself, he remained genuine, never compromising who he was. Beyond YouTube, Philip expanded his creativity into fashion, launching his own clothing brand. He shared its development with fans, proving that ambition and hard work could turn dreams into reality. His influence reached far beyond gaming. He was a mentor, an entrepreneur, and a role model. News of his passing has shaken the gaming world. Fellow creator Ninja shared, "Devastated, Philip was the realest dude out there. Gaming won't be the same without you, brother." The official Fortnite account paid tribute, posting, "Rest in peace, P2. The island won't forget you." His fans, now rallying under the hashtag #PTOLegacy, are keeping his memory alive by recreating his most iconic moments in-game. Philip Enewoli will be remembered not only for his talent, but for the kindness he spread. His impact will continue through the countless lives he touched. Though he may be gone, his voice, his laughter, and his message will live on in the hearts of his fans. Rest in peace, P2 the name. As you would say, stay awesome, stay gaming, and keep spreading those good vibes. Tributes to P2 the name. Number 4. Jesse always believed that theater had the power to change lives, a close colleague once shared. He saw stories as bridges, connecting history, culture, and community in a way that could inspire generations. Jesse L. Kearney Jr. passed away at 49 after a courageous battle with illness, leaving behind a remarkable legacy in musical theater. As a visionary playwright and dedicated arts advocate, he reshaped the landscape of Black storytelling on stage, ensuring that voices often unheard found their place in the spotlight. His groundbreaking works, including Making Mikio and the Oscar Micheaux Project, celebrated the life of Black film pioneer Oscar Micheaux and brought history to audiences in innovative and moving ways. The Oscar Micheaux Project received the inaugural Michael Friedman Award and was featured in prestigious musical theater festivals, reflecting Jesse's ability to fuse history, jazz, and storytelling into something unforgettable. Beyond his artistic achievements, Jesse was a leader in the theater world. As president of Prospect Theater Company and vice president of Black Broadway Men United, he fostered opportunities for Black artists and advocated for meaningful change. His work extended far beyond the stage as he also dedicated his time to Broadway Advocacy Coalition, co-founded by his wife Jacqueline Bell Kearney. Through this, he championed justice, equity, and the power of storytelling as a tool for progress. Jesse's impact wasn't just in the work he created, but in the lives he touched. Whether mentoring young playwrights, uplifting fellow artists, or weaving history into song, he left an undeniable mark on those who knew him. His presence, warmth, and relentless pursuit of truth and storytelling will be deeply missed. His family, including his wife Jacqueline and daughters Cecilia and Loretta, shared their profound gratitude for the love and support they have received during this difficult time. A memorial service will be held in New York to honor and celebrate his life. The world of theater has lost a brilliant force, but his influence will continue through the stories he brought to life and the paths he paved for future generations. Tributes to Jesse L. Carney Jr. Number 3. Nita Lowey was a force of nature in American politics, a tireless advocate whose leadership shaped the lives of millions. Her passion for public service, her unwavering commitment to justice, and her ability to bring people together set her apart. Her political journey began with grassroots efforts, but it was in Congress that she made history. Elected in 1988, she became the first woman to unseat an incumbent in her district. Over the next 32 years, she championed issues close to her heart: education, healthcare, women's rights, and environmental protection. In 2018, she shattered another barrier as the first woman to chair the House Appropriations Committee. She played a pivotal role in federal budget negotiations, fought to protect public broadcasting, and helped secure billions for post-9/11 recovery efforts. Her leadership was instrumental in blocking government funding for a border wall, demonstrating her firm stance on ethical governance. Nita was a trailblazer and a titan in Congress, a longtime colleague shared. Her work uplifted countless lives, and her passion was unmatched. Beyond politics, she inspired those around her with kindness and determination. She fought for survivors of domestic violence, secured funding for shelters, and worked tirelessly to protect the environment, particularly in her efforts to clean up the Long Island Sound. Her passing is a profound loss for the nation. She is survived by her husband Stephen and their 3 children. As tributes pour in from across the political spectrum, it is clear her impact will not be forgotten. Tributes to Nita Lowey. Number 2. Alex Daoud's journey was one of transformation, resilience, and undeniable influence. As a passionate leader, he helped shape Miami Beach into the vibrant destination it is today. His bold decisions and unfiltered honesty made him a complex yet unforgettable figure in the city's history. Born and raised in Miami Beach, Alex overcame childhood polio and went on to forge a remarkable career. After earning his law degree, he quickly rose in local politics, serving 3 terms as mayor of Miami Beach. His tenure in office saw both progress and controversy, but his impact on the city was undeniable. He played a key role in revitalizing Miami Beach, turning it into a hotspot for tourism, entertainment, and nightlife. In his later years, Alex reflected on his life in his autobiography, Sins of South Beach, offering an unvarnished look at the political world he navigated. His candid storytelling exposed both the successes and struggles of leadership, cementing his place as a figure who was never afraid to tell the truth. He passed away at the age of 81. While his journey had its share of ups and downs, those who knew him best remember his passion, his charisma, and his unwavering love for the city he served. Alex was a force of nature, one colleague shared. He was fearless, and that's a rare quality in public life. His legacy remains woven into the fabric of Miami Beach. Whether through his leadership, his writing, or the many lives he touched, his influence will not be forgotten. Tributes to Alex Daoud. What's trending on the internet? News 1. A 2-year-old child in Hampton, Georgia is recovering after being accidentally shot by their twin sibling, authorities confirmed. The incident occurred shortly after noon on Wednesday, March 12th, at a residence on Robin Hood Lane. According to reports from Fox 5 Atlanta and local news outlets, investigators believe the twin sibling found a firearm inside the home and unintentionally discharged it, striking the toddler. Emergency crews from Henry County Fire Rescue quickly responded to the scene, providing immediate medical attention before airlifting the injured child to a nearby hospital. Officials have stated that the toddler is currently in stable condition, bringing relief to the family and community. No information has yet been released regarding possible charges, as the investigation remains ongoing. Incidents like these continue to emphasize the importance of safe firearm storage, especially in homes with young children. Authorities urge gun owners to secure weapons in locked containers and keep them out of reach of children to prevent tragic accidents. The Henry County Police Department is continuing to review the circumstances surrounding the event, ensuring a thorough and careful examination. Despite the frightening nature of the accident, the child's positive progress in recovery is a hopeful sign, and the situation has sparked important conversations about firearm safety awareness in the community. News 2. At least 36 lives have been tragically lost as powerful tornadoes and severe storms continue to batter parts of the Midwest and South. The National Weather Service first issued tornado warnings on March 14th, and since then, devastating storms have swept through states from Missouri to Texas, leaving behind destruction and heartbreak. Missouri has reported the highest number of fatalities, with 12 lives lost. Other states affected include Mississippi with 6 deaths, Kansas with 8, Texas with 4, and additional deaths confirmed in Alabama, Arkansas, and Oklahoma. In Kansas, a severe dust storm caused a 50-vehicle pileup, resulting in multiple fatalities. Emergency services and volunteers have been working tirelessly, rescuing survivors from collapsed homes and overturned vehicles. Governors from affected states, including Missouri, Mississippi, and Alabama, have expressed their condolences and gratitude to first responders for their heroic efforts. The National Weather Service has warned that the severe weather threat remains ongoing, with tornado watches still in effect across several states. Flash flooding is also a major concern, as heavy rainfall continues to hit the already struggling regions. Despite the destruction, communities are coming together, offering support to those impacted and beginning the long road to recovery. The resilience and compassion shown by both residents and emergency crews reflect a strong commitment to rebuilding and caring for one another. News 3. The Littleton, Colorado community is mourning the loss of Carissa Rund, a remarkable woman whose life was marked by resilience and compassion. Carissa, a survivor of the Columbine High School tragedy, passed away on March 3rd after a courageous 10-year battle with stage 4 colon cancer. She was 40 years old. Friends describe Carissa as a beacon of light, known not only for surviving unthinkable challenges but for turning her pain into purpose. After losing her first husband, a soldier killed in action, Carissa found love again with Doug Rund, her former husband's brother. Their relationship became a beautiful testament to healing and devotion. Throughout her illness, Doug stood faithfully by Carissa's side, supporting her every step of the way. Even as her health declined, Carissa remained focused on serving others. She became an end-of-life doula, offering comfort and guidance to patients facing their final days. Her friends say she wanted nothing more than to ensure others, including Doug, were cared for after she was gone. Now the community is rallying around Doug, raising funds to help cover funeral costs and provide ongoing support. Friends and neighbors are determined to honor Carissa's legacy by continuing the love and care she extended so generously. Her life, filled with perseverance, faith, and kindness, leaves behind an inspiring message. Even in the darkest moments, light can shine through. News 4. A tragic incident unfolded in West Bromwich, England, after a large dog believed to be an XL bully seriously injured a man in his 20s. Authorities responded to the emergency on Friday, March 14th, around 4:40 p.m. local time. Upon arrival, officers found the man with severe injuries and quickly administered aid before paramedics transported him to the hospital, where he remains in critical condition. West Midlands Police reported that the dog, described as powerful and muscular, became aggressive in a backyard setting. Officers were forced to use a taser to subdue the animal, which sadly resulted in the dog's death at the scene. Police continue their investigation to determine the full circumstances of the attack and have assured the community that a police presence will remain in the area to provide reassurance and gather information. XL bully dogs, according to UK government guidelines, require strict control measures, including mandatory muzzling and valid exemption certificates. This breed, known for its strength, has been a subject of increased regulation due to safety concerns. While the event is tragic, the prompt response by law enforcement and medical personnel highlights the dedication of first responders to protect public safety. The victim's condition is being closely monitored, and community members are encouraged to stay informed as officials work to provide further updates. News 5. A devastating fire at the Pulse nightclub in Kochani, North Macedonia, has claimed at least 59 lives and left over 100 concertgoers injured. The incident occurred around 3 a.m. local time on Sunday, March 16th, during a live performance by local pop group ADN. According to officials, sparks from pyrotechnics used during the show ignited the blaze. Interior Minister Panche Toshkovsky confirmed the fatalities and stated that several of the injured, some in critical condition, were transported to hospitals across the country. Among the injured are some of the event's organizers. Emergency services responded quickly, working tirelessly to control the fire and assist those affected. Authorities have detained several individuals, including one man arrested in connection with the incident, as investigations continue. The minister assured the public that those responsible will be held accountable. Prime Minister Hristijan Mikoski expressed deep sorrow, calling it a difficult and very sad day for Macedonia. He emphasized the government's commitment to providing full support to the victims' families and ensuring a thorough investigation. Health Minister Arben Taravari reported that medical teams are providing care to all injured and confirmed there is no need for foreign assistance at this time. This tragedy has prompted widespread condolences, including from European Commissioner Marta Kos, who extended heartfelt sympathies to the victims and their loved ones. As the community mourns, officials continue to work diligently to uncover the full circumstances behind the fire. News 6. Dick Vitale shared an emotional moment on live television as he reflected on his battle with multiple cancer diagnoses. The 85-year-old legendary sports announcer opened up during the Atlantic Coast Conference Tournament Championship game on March 15th, marking his heartfelt return to the broadcast booth. "It's a miracle to sit here with you guys," Vitale told his ESPN colleagues, visibly moved. "It's been unbelievable. A tough 3 years, those 4 cancer battles. I don't wish it on anybody. Cancer sucks." Known for his enthusiastic commentary, Vitale used this moment to offer hope and encouragement to others facing similar struggles. "Anybody battling cancer, please listen. Think positive, always, and have faith and believe," he urged. He also reminded viewers of the power of simple gestures. Send them a text message, make a phone call. It means so much. I know it meant a lot to me in my darkest moment. Vitale's journey has been marked by resilience. After revealing a new cancer diagnosis in June 2024, he underwent surgery and treatment, later announcing he was cancer-free by December 2024. This followed previous battles with lymphoma, melanoma, and vocal cord cancer, all of which he bravely overcame. Returning to the court, Vitale shared that being back in the game felt like the best medicine. His story stands as a powerful testament to hope, faith, and the incredible strength of the human spirit. Number 1. The crowd roared, the guitars screamed, and in the middle of it all stood Dandy Bestia, his fingers dancing effortlessly across the strings, his energy electric. For decades, he was the pulse of Italian demenzial rock, shaping a sound that was as rebellious as it was unforgettable. His music wasn't just heard, it was felt. Fabio Testoni, better known as Dandy Bestia, passed away at the age of 72. A true pioneer, he co-founded the legendary band Skiantos in 1975, blending sharp wit with rock and roll grit. With albums like Inescoltable and Canado, he pushed boundaries, delivering songs that made audiences laugh, think, and jump to their feet. His guitar work was the backbone of Skiantos' sound, a mix of raw power and playful mischief that resonated with generations. Music was in his blood from the start. Growing up in Bologna, he was inspired by orchestras, old records, and most of all, the Beatles. A concert in Milan at age 13 sealed his fate. He would be a musician. From his first guitar in 1970 to forming the Keys in 1969, he never looked back. Even while studying at dams in Bologna, he never put the guitar down, playing with bands and orchestras until Skiantos was born. Dandy Bestia's fearless creativity helped define a genre. Skiantos wasn't just a band, it was a revolution. Satirical, bold, and unapologetically different. His music defied conventions, proving that rock could be both powerful and hilarious. Fans embraced the madness, and artists followed in his footsteps, inspired by his rebellious spirit. News of his passing has left the music world in mourning. Fans, friends, and fellow musicians have shared tributes, celebrating his impact. His longtime collaborator and friend Roberto Antoni once said, "Dandy Bestia was the heart and soul of Skiantos. His music will continue to make us laugh, cry, and remember him for years to come. His presence will be missed, but his music will never fade. The riffs, the lyrics, the laughter, his spirit lives on in every note." Tributes to Dandy Bestia. Eileen Bennett once said, "Every role is a chance to tell a story that lingers in the heart." Her performances did just that,